Hi, everybody. Welcome to my channel. I'm Terry at Holding Your Space. I am coming to you from merry old England, having fun with my family. And I just came back from a long walk in the rain, so my nose is red. And I'm still defrosting a little. But anyway, it's just so beautiful. I love this time of year. I love it when it's kind of cold and rainy, like I would love to live in Nova Scotia or something like that too. Um, but it's so beautiful. And so I thought we'd do a meditation about finding our shadows and working with our shadow self. Um, and really, working with the shadow is working with pain or trauma and going deep into it and delving into it, and not only working with it because that's uh, not easily done. It's certainly difficult, but being really successful and joyful. That's the ticket, isn't it? That's the ticket. So we've talked about growth opportunities before, as I call them, effing growth opportunities. So when we go into the shadow self and work through some of our old pain and some of the things that have happened to us, it's hard, but it's so rewarding. And I find that like my mom died when I was in my 20s, which is, a young adult. Um, and it's hard, isn't it? And you go through that trauma, and everybody has trauma, everybody has something. And when you go through that, you're given a growth opportunity. And what it does for me is it smacks me upside the head and says, there's more to this out here than this. Right? Or that red nose from walking in the rain. So, yeah, and you go a little deeper. And I think, like, I don't know about you, but I'm that person at a party that I can signal out someone or someone signals me out always. And we get into a deep conversation and somebody gets teary or something. They let loose um, some of their pain or some of their fears. And that's a beautiful thing. We talk about light workers, but let's also talk about earth angels, because earth angels are someone that comes here not just to give light and to help everybody find their light and smiles and joy, but an earth angel also gives. So it's kind of the same thing, but a little bit different. It's just a different angle of it, not a shadow, but a different angle of it. So, giving joy, giving gifts, and helping others, especially anonymously. So, I've told you before, Mondays are my favorite days to give something to someone, whether I'm giving a monetary gift or a gift card to a security worker for coffee, or or just holding the door open for someone or giving them a smile. It's gives me more than I get or than they get, I think often. And yet, as light workers and earth angels, sometimes we don't always accept that joy or that gift easily because we're so used to giving, right? And so that's a different side of it. You could call it the shadow side. You could call it the yin and the yang. But so accepting that joy and that light from someone else, and that unconditional love and light, and maybe that's part of it, right? So, how to prosper from trauma, right? You don't just get on the other side of it, but you prosper from it and prosper from the shadows. So, excuse me. Let's take a few deep breaths and do a little meditation on that, perhaps. Work with our earth angels, our friends, all of us here. So take 3 deep breaths all the way in through the larynx, or to the larynx, and out through the mouth, letting out all that carbon dioxide. Give it a push all the way down. When we go through trauma, we tend to hold some air in. Okay, if you're able to, just let your body breathe you. Kind of in through the nostrils and out through the nostrils is great. Tends to relax us a little more. Since I went to see Avatar with my brother last night, get in touch with your heart and feel the energy of it when you breathe in and out. Make your exhale a little longer than your inhale, if possible. Now, while we're doing this, let's feel the energy of the earth. The energy of your heart. And the energy of the universe. All right. Now we'll call in our angels, our galactic angels, our heavenly angels, universal consciousness, perhaps, and calling in our saints, right? Our archetypes. See them surrounding us, a wall of wings. One of them comes up and gives us a hug. And then our angels of love and light with their sparkle energy, joyful, effervescent energy. Feel that as it bubbles up in your room. Let's even feel that in our heart space. Makes my ears tingle. Okay. Now calling in our guardians and our ancestors. All our loved ones on the other side from this lifetime and many others. Mom and dad for me. Cousin. Joe. All right. Some of us here have ancestors that are half in and half out right now. So I want you to know that they are all living in the light, sometimes even more so when we're half in and half out. Oh, sorry, somebody's here. Some lights are flickering over here, getting a lot of sparkles. All right. Now, they liked that. All right. Let's go with that a little bit. So sometimes when we're half here and half out, it doesn't always mean that it's a health reason. It can be that you've evolved or transcended. They just keep coming, sorry. And that you're having a transcendent, effervescent joy. So, and that's part of being an earth angel, is sharing that joy with others and bringing it full-fledged around. So feel that light, that joy, that bliss with these ancestors. Now bringing in your spirit guides, your animal spirit guides. And these are often guardians too, as they come in. Okay, they're still here on the side. Anyway, there's a lot of energy coming in for somebody today. So I want you to know that we're here with you and you're not alone. So we're always here with you. And once again, know that your angels are behind you. They walk with you, and your loved ones on the other side are also with you, hugging you, taking care of you. All right. Okay. So let's bring in all that awareness and that love and that light and just surround ourselves with it. Now we're going to do a walkabout today. So going to our door with our key to our heart, opening that door to a new portal, walking through it. This time we'll see our revolving door again. I like that one. So it's like there's space around us, just energy and light. And we walk into that portal of that revolving door. We go around counterclockwise and step out to a time when we were a child or a teen or a young adult, doesn't matter, and see something that happened. We'll do something small here or anything that works for you. You don't want to get too heavy in this group yet. We can do that at private readings or in a Zoom call as a group, no charge. We'll put one together. So putting together as we step out and seeing something that happened that you may not have had the skills for or the words to handle at that particular moment. I don't know about you, but sometimes this happens daily for me. uh, English language is not my first vocabulary. So bringing that in, that moment when we don't know what to say, and just seeing yourself as a child or young adult. And let's bring in some of that shining energy to that moment. An angel steps up, gives you a hug, and peace in your heart. Let's breathe that into your heart space. And as you exhale, see that peace expand. And here, energy, an archetype, an angel, gives you some words, gives you some skills, so we can change the narrative. What would we have liked to happen at that moment? Just change it. And now change the way that we reacted, how we felt about it. Change our perspective of awareness. Okay, we'll step back into our portal and go clockwise. Come out. Maybe a year later, maybe 20 years later, and see yourself and how different that feeling is. Because whenever that was, if it was years or one moment that you changed your perspective there, how your energy is different. You were able to succeed in what you wanted to say peacefully, what you wanted to do to your highest fulfillment as an earth worker or an earth angel, light worker. And while we're here, let's give it the Hawaiian prayer and just say, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Now we'll go forward again, counterclockwise to the present time as we step out into this field of intention, field of infinite possibilities. Once again, let's see how our energy has changed. Have we given ourselves new coping skills, new lights? And if a similar thing happens or something that we don't know quite how to work with, we can go ahead and give ourselves peace and joy, forgiveness, and be thankful that we have the energy to take care of it. And that can be not knowing what to do at that moment, but not feeling stressed about it. Just knowing that we can smile and let it go. Or we can get mad. But the proper way to do that for our energy. All right, let that go. Then we'll go back into our portal, our revolving door, until we find the door to where we are right now. We have the key. We unlock it. We come back in, back to our bodies, seeing all the energy around us, all the sparkles, feeling hugs from our ancestors and our friends that are half there and half here. Let's give that a lot of love and healing to anybody that's with us that has that growth opportunity right now. Letting them know that they're not alone. All right, let's climb back inside our bodies, being completely present from our toes to our fingers, the top of our head. Put our hands together and let's rub them lightly. Now a little mudra with your index finger and your thumbs, rotating them and rotating them back the other direction. Bring our hands to our heart space and repeating silently. Loving, compassionate heart, joyful, energetic body, lightness of being. Sat Chit Ananda. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, completely back in your body. Have a great day, everybody. Enjoy. Namaste.